Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It has been quite a long time since I posted a video, so I'm super excited to join you today. We are going to talk about a very important subject that resonates with so many of us: how to stop comparing yourself to others. This is something I've struggled with at some point in my life, and if you've ever felt that way too, I want you to know that you are not alone. Nowadays, it's super easy to fall into the trap of constantly comparing ourselves with everything we see on social media, the achievements of people around us, the society. So today, we are trying to explore some of the reasons behind this behavior, and I will be sharing with you some practical strategies to shift your focus and embrace your unique self. So if you are ready, let's get started. So comparison is deeply rooted in human nature. In early human societies, being aware of where you stood in a group was crucial for survival, and people had to observe others to learn skills, gain social status, and ensure they weren't left behind. This habit is still with us today, but now we compare our lives, our careers, our looks, achievements, social status, etc. So we can say that survival instincts is one of the reasons behind the behavior of comparing ourselves to others. Another reason is social media. As you already know, today comparison has taken on a whole new level. We are checking social media every single day. We are exposed to people's lives. We see how they are getting promoted, how they are having perfect relationships, how they are always on vacations. So the fact that we don't see their bad days, their insecurities, their struggles, we always feel like we are falling behind even when we are doing fine. Another reason is society's expectations. When we were children, we were always told this is what success looks like. So you have to get good grades at school, you have to attend the greatest university, you have to get that prestigious job, you have to look a certain way. So when we don't meet these expectations, it can trigger feelings of self-doubt and insecurity. So this will lead us to the next reason, which is low self-esteem and insecurity. So instead of focusing on our strengths, we fixate on what we lack, and that will reinforce feelings of not being enough. And since there will always be someone who appears to be doing better, this cycle of comparison can quickly become toxic. The last reason I'm going to share with you today is the need for social validation. So we naturally seek validation from others. We want to feel accepted, admired. So comparison is sometimes an unconscious way of checking whether we are on the good track, comparing to people around us. So as you can see, even if we ask ourselves a direct question, why do I compare myself to others? It will not be easy to answer because the reasons are a mix of personal things, personal experiences, culture, psychology, society. But if we take some time to understand these reasons, it will help us break free from the habit. So stopping the habit of comparing yourself to others is a gradual process that will need a shift in your mindset, an understanding of your values, and I will share with you several strategies to help you break free from constant comparisons and focus on your own growth and well-being. The first thing is try to notice when and why you start comparing yourself. Is it during social media scrolling, at work, when you are in a family gathering, when you are with your friends or your colleagues, in personal relationships? Recognizing the context can help you understand the underlying insecurities that fuel these thoughts. Another strategy is mindful observation. Try to practice mindfulness techniques to become aware of your thoughts as they occur. When you catch yourself comparing, gently acknowledge the thought without judgment and bring your focus back to the present moment. And if you are in a place where you cannot practice mindfulness right away, write down your thoughts and feelings. Over time, you may notice patterns and be better equipped to understand and address the underlying issues. Another strategy is Be kind to yourself. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend. Remind yourself that everyone has strengths and weaknesses. And when comparisons leads you to self-criticism, pause and challenge those thoughts. Ask yourself if they are helpful and reframe them in a more balanced way. Another important strategy is to limit exposure to unhealthy comparisons. And by this, I mean at first place, social media. Try to consider limiting exposure to social media platforms or situations that trigger comparisons, and try to engage more in face-to-face interactions where you can connect on a deeper level. Real conversations can provide more meaningful feedback and reduce the superficial comparisons often seen online. The last strategy is adopt a growth mindset. So instead of comparing your weaknesses to someone else's strengths, see them as opportunities to learn and improve, and use comparisons in a constructive way. Instead of feeling jealous, ask yourself what you can learn from others' experiences and successes. Alright, that brings us to the end of today's episode. I hope that this video has given you some encouragement to step away from comparison and focus on your journey. At the end of the day, the only person you should be comparing yourself to is who you were yesterday. Progress is not about keeping up with someone else's timeline, it's about becoming the best version of yourself. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Until next time, take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, stay focused on what truly matters, your own growth, happiness, and purpose. Thank you so much. See you next time.